59 correction on Delta, taxi Delta Romeo.
Delta Romeo, thank you.
Transit 594, contact ground 1161. To what? Transit 594. Seabird 297, ground taxi Delta 5 and Delta.
Delta 5, Delta.
Seabird 297, there's a flight 16. Sergeant 7318 ground, taxi Delta, crossing 6 right, hold stop Bravo.
Delta, crossing 3 right, hold stop Bravo.
2513, contact ground 1165.
Push up 2513, holster to balance fuel. Holster to balance fuel. Delta Tango and Delta to Delta to the full length of 2 for us.
Seabird 297, firm, left off the Delta for full length 2 for us.
That's it. Left off the full length 2 for us.
Scan 859, contact date 12207.
Okay. That's working. And we've got what? Alright. Dump you. Close that.
There's empty 96 ground 248, altimeter 2985, taxi Bravo, hold good, thank you.
What did I say we had? 16, okay.
Available now, taxi Victor, cross runway 33 right, Delta.
We've got 16 right.
33 Delta, Romeo. Route 7B15 correction, cross runway 33 right, Bravo, Delta, Delta.
Alright, we're all buttoned up. We're ready to get on out of here. They release us. We good. Alright. Let's back out on our own power. Make sure. Okay. Didn't hear that brake come off. Fooled around with my settings again. The zoom that was set up here was a little bit too much. So I bumped it up. We're now up to 80%. She dies out rather quickly. That's good enough. And flaps, taxi, TA, and auto. And actually, that's all good, and that's good. And my van takeoff speeds disappeared here. No, we're good. Alright, 16, right.
Number 3033, I don't have release for Chicago yet, the full short hotel. Push 1188, ground 123, altimeter 2984, call you 3437, taxi Romeo, cross 15 left, full short Bravo.
Taxi Romeo, cross 15 left.
Still getting those flickers. I'm gonna have to kick something down.
Traffic, open 23, 2417. We have the 723 going 16 Delta, on runway 328, full short. Delta, on the 328, we can the 723 gate 157 showing unavailable. Rouge 1860, monitor Tower. Rouge 1860, monitor Tower.
I've rewired my CDUs, so if we do have another no sync, I shouldn't lose the stream.
Rouge 9, Rouge 17, 96, monitor Tower, warning 725.
And 370, ground 1209.
370.
I gotta do something about these flickers, though.
Bravo, hold short, Sierra.
And report 66, Bravo, hold for 66.
Bravo, 6, Canada, 466. Delta cross by 3 right, Hotel Bravo. Delta cross 33 right, Hotel Bravo, or
Let's go to tower.
Number 4189, contact departure 119.2, good day. Then 1344, 1170 at 4, runway 22 right at Whiskey, third 40. Next takeoff, right. Brickyard 3533, Tower, runway 22 right, Whiskey, line of wing.
22 right, line of wing, Brickyard 3533.
United 1344, contact departure 119.2, good day.
All right. Clock going.
Brickyard 3533.
TRA, let's give you.
22 right, at 66, Brickyard 3533.
Let's see, we had on the way out. Don't remember. Yeah, Dina, okay.
3533, contact departure 119.2, good morning.
Gonna have to start writing this down. My memory doesn't work as well as it used to.
At 1139, tower traffic is crossing downfield, runway 22 right at Whiskey, line of wing.
Right Whiskey, line of wing, at 1139.
This flight's about 400 miles.
160 at 6, runway 22 right at Whiskey, third 40.
Right Whiskey, clear takeoff.
Yo.
I can hear you.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Brickyard 3503, tower, runway
Oh, you got a pretty nice simulator.
Oh yeah. We're staying.
Nice takeoff.
Yeah, speeds inactive. Check throttle hold.
Beautiful.
Gear up.
Yeah.
Flaps up.
Got 3503, contact departure 119.2, good morning. Got 3645, tower, traffic crossing, one still, coming, keep your whiskey, reliable.
All right, go ahead, PMDG. Take it.
Beautiful airport.
See if she handles this departure well.
Breaker 3645, wind 1405, when we keep your whiskey, clear 14.
Gain into wall. 250 knot climb out. PMDG's right on the money.
Contact departure 119.2.
5-2. Oh, the clouds look cool.
Breaker 3676, tower, when we keep your whiskey, reliable. Keep your whiskey, reliable, breaker 36. Breaker 3676, 11505, on the keep your whiskey, 36. Check your whiskey, clear to take off, Breaker 36. Breaker 3676, contact departure 1190.2, okay. Departure Breaker 3676.
Right on the money.
JetBlue 180 tower, we keep your whiskey, reliable. I'm going to hear it. JetBlue 180, wind 150 at 3, when we keep your whiskey, clear 14. Delta 20 in September, we keep your whiskey, reliable. Keep your
Whiskey 5175, runway 35, clear to land, test air control, runway 5, from Delta 73. Clear to land, runway 35.
Oh, that's great.
214,
And that's 10.
RJ traffic way, 355, your level.
Looking good. That's a great view. And I know these cameras are not doing it justice. I should have toned down that. Should have toned down that camera a bit. Might be a bit over. Dingo Dolly, how you doing? Glad you found the flight today. We just left. Actually, we got 100 miles right now to top of climb. And 377 to go. The clouds look amazing. And PMDG is right on the money on the way out. Beautiful. So at Wollongong we should have 14 on the fuel. We're at 14.7 right now. Climbing up beautifully. I don't have the CDU up here on the lower right side like I usually do because I've been having an issue with no sync popping up every now and then, and I would lose my CDUs as well as the stream. So I moved the two CDUs to a different computer, and in doing so, it's not on the same computer as the OBS, and I'm not able to give you that screen. It's pretty smooth, so no let them run around.
Wind 260 set, clear the lane.
It should be the end of this chart now.
Number 2, Mike, traffic officer, 1 o'clock and 1 mile is a P175. We're setting out of 1,600 feet, 3 mile before approach.
Advise signal fast, Mike.
2 Mike is very super. Pickup 4819, helicopter off your left front low, has your sight maintaining visual.
Right out of the ballpark on that Sid. Hey, Jet Drive, I'm trying to get another one in today. Although today I moved my CDUs over to a different computer, so if I do get a no sync today, only thing I'll lose are the CDUs. The stream should stay up and running, and all the data should be saved, so I just have to reboot that computer if it happens. We'll see. All right, standard. Let's see, we're at 18 now. What do we have? Yep, just altimeters. And then monitor.
Kilo, and then just full short of, I think the whole short of, Romeo for now.
Okay, Tango, Kilo, hold short Romeo, Hurricane 8.
And let's switch on over.
American 2908, Tyler, runway 27 right, wind 270 at 8, clear the lane. Runway 27 right, that's 2908. Stuttgart 40. American 869, contact runway 24.5 miles. 24.5
Not anymore. I used to a long time ago, but not anymore. I have too many issues trying to understand people as I listen to them. Some people it's their accent, some talk too fast, some it's just the microphone equipment that they have. I just can't understand them. They just sound too muffled. So I don't want to ruin it for anybody else, so I fly this way. I'm looking forward to Beyond ATC coming out. I think that's going to bring this to another level. What are we looking at? 56 and 221. Nice view.
7779 Alpha Romeo, contact center 124.5 miles. 24.5, have a great day.
$67 miles to top of climb, and we've got 346 to go. Let's see, Razzie is 12.9, we're 13.8 right now in the fuel. That was pretty quick. Dawn.
7623, final maintain, flight level 370. I'm on maintain, flight level 370, runway 623. Runway 20, just going to maintain flight level 310. 310, 2020. Illinois 26,
You're back already? From Jersey Mike's too? I'll eat after I get a cruise. I'll eat after I get a cruise. My wife just got back with Jersey Mike's for dinner. We in range yet?
Juliet, Sierra cross 50 miles, southwest of Cheryl, average speed level 220.
50 miles northwest of Cheryl, after north of Cheryl, 220.
November 631 Juliet, Sierra cross 50 miles, southwest of Cheryl, and maintain level 220.
And one Juliet, Cheryl, how do you hear?
61 Juliet, Sierra, I have 1 Sierra cross 50 miles, southwest of Cheryl, and maintain flight level 220.
Okay, we had already entered up my coverage. So, that was 130.
That right view is pretty cool.
Triple 430, contact road 120.5.
0.5,
Let's get some air in here.
Illinois 20, cross country, Avenue, speed level 210.
Oh yeah.
You have to make that level 210, you know, right? Yeah.
Remember that time you said here that they were all they told them about down all these 7 miles.
Okay, well, we can find for,
Good afternoon.
Looks like we're gonna have a view the whole way down.
yes, sir, we're level 340, American 72.
Should be in range. And let's check the back end here. When do we end up on? At Lizzie. And we have a ways to go before we're on that. Ways to go. Oh yeah, jet driver. I have a split unit, AC unit, just in the garage itself. Yeah, aside from the one that, you know, runs the whole house. Although when I run MS 2020, I'm only running 2 computers. Well, I'm running 3 now because I'm running OBS on one and the CDUs on one because I'm having an issue with that sync. But usually I'll run 2 computers with MS 2020. And if I run X-Plane 12, I have to run 5 computers. So running 2020 keeps it a little bit cooler in here because I'm not running those extra power supplies. And the electric bill adds up after a while. So this is a little bit cheaper. So Razzie, 12.9 on the fuel, and we're at 12.9 right now. Yeah, for X-Plane 12, yeah, I was running 5 computers. 1 for each visual display, 1 for the glass display, and then 1 that acts as the server computer. Yeah. Right now, the one computer is basically running everything for the flight deck with the exception of the 2 CDUs. Second computer's running those. That's it.
Clearwing 244.
Clearwing 244 on board, and we're leveling at 300, which is Mach 78.
Clearwing 244.
That puts us inbound. Tanta.
American 837 flying heading to 270 back to Control Station. Outboard 3829, contact center 133.9.
Flight 3829, 33.9.
Just about at cruise.
6128 here, contact center 132.
And we're under 300 miles now. 293 to go.
Schedule 242, contact center 126.52.
A little hazy out there, but you can still see everything. Should be in range. Not bad. Uneventful from originator flight, cold and dark, up to cruise. Very nice. Beautifully done. And that puts us at cruise. So top of descent in 142 miles. So I'm going to go grab a bite or two of my sandwich being at Red Cruise and grab something to drink. And I'll be back in just a bit.
also available for space for Mother 65. Contact number 126.52. 265 to Sunrise 6 today. Make 956 descend via the sandbar 2 arrival and east altimeter 2989er.
Sandbar 2 East, American 956.
Good afternoon, Sunrise 686 flight level 260.
36 knots. Doing 244, contact code 120.5. American 1585 is between public speed at half one. Camber 325, contact center 128.22.
22, Camber 325 today.
Somewhere we got 86% of maintain for 40. American 351, can you accept level 370? Bye-bye.
Yeah, 351.
American 351, trying to maintain level 370.
Okay, 370, American 350.
American 956, contact coast 130.5.
These are 5 minutes.
Off my Kingsford, contact the center, 122.5.
335 for my damage there, follow. The contact number is 2
Do what you think to do, guys.
We're off of Maritime, about 5 miles north, honestly, 36 out of like Romeo, drop frequency.
X-ray Alpha Delta in November center,
Just in time. Tenta, we should have 11.6, and we've got 11.6. Boy, that sandwich was good. Jersey Mike's makes a good sandwich. And I still have half a later. Well, that's a half hour since we entered the runway. What do we got? 74 miles to top of climb, yeah. 74 miles to top of descent.
Okay, direct to Marty, like Mike Alpha, Romeo, Charlie, Yankee, then Lucy, like Lima, Uniform Charlie, and the Sierra, for the Voodoo.
That's correct, the Voodoo arrival too.
Okay, so the Voodoo 1.
Man, this view never gets old.
And I'll have a turn to the north in a few minutes.
So what do we have? 80, about 150 miles, and we'll be on the arrival chart. That should be in range now. That should be 23.
350 over here, 37.
So, restriction is at 9,000. And we are... Let's check these out here.
We'll do 65 for the rapid.
Above 9, between 9 and 5, yep. And then 250 on the speed restriction. Monty is between 4 and 6. And then 185 is the max speed there, and 2500 at Sheed at a $150. That looks good. That's for right now. What do we have here? He's 8225. Track 256 to she cross sheet at or above 2550 from 256 visual. Yep. And we got a right turn into Seb 34. What do we have here? Alright, and
12 o'clock and 10 miles off direction and Airbus at 32, maintain almost 330.
Maintain with the 332.
let's get this in. Decision height.
Spirit 543, traffic 12 o'clock, 110 miles off direction and both games to almost 330.
Spirit White 543 inside.
Looking at 360.
Denver 868 Charlie Golf, Surface buyout. Victor, India, Yankee, Alpha, Papa, DIAP.
Be nice if this started around 200, but to push up a button. Okay. Missed the approach direct. And 4,000. Man, that's going to be an interesting right turn. Alright, don't need that anymore. See if I can swing that. It's going to be interesting. And that's 256. No, you're on the wrong page, Johnny. 23.
Charlie 242 for 300 request. Denver over 1 Charlie, Max around what's your request? Pretty good direct request. I gotta leave you on your route for military airspace. I'm not gonna have to give you a few waypoints, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay.
40 miles top of descent. We're getting there.
Denver 15 Charlie, after
Let's see, and Rummy, we should have 11.2 on the fuel. We're 11.2 right now.
And the MARCI. I had the MARCI. Actually, Alpha Alpha Yankee Lima, it's going to maintain almost 240.
Wait a minute, 240.
Flight 2202, put our standby.
Standby, reply 2202.
Up at 265, it's going to maintain almost 250. Then I would say flight level 250, go back to 265. Take our 3716, contact center 126.52. 65, take a break here at 37.
Fuel's right on the money.
Number 6,
224.
Charlie Golf, sun maintains level 410. I'm maintaining flight level 410, Charlie Golf.
Yeah, so far it's been great the entire ride, jet driver. Yep. She has been behaving beautifully this ride.
632, Denver 2614. Yep.
And let's see, we've got what? About 100 miles will be on that chart.
Runway 3946 to the right. Runway gate almost 260.
Okay, follow 260 on 146.
And our only restriction on the way down is 9. We have to worry about right now.
Payment 200 for the maintain, almost 370.
And straight down. Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for the bells and whistles and the alarms to start going off now.
Number 478 to the maintain, almost 330.
I've never done this flight coming in. This is going to be interesting. There's a short right-hand turn coming up on fine, man. Woohoo!
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good so far.
Oh my god, is this your simulator?
Yes. This is in my...
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible. I wish to have this.
I saved for a lot of years to buy it.
Okay. Jesus, I'll guess.
I'm still not done.
$13,000?
Oh no, no, it's a lot more than that. This is $100 grand.
100 grand?
$100,000, yeah.
Wow. Jesus.
But it's been worth every penny. I've been using this for 8 years now. So,
well, there's you using this thing, and there's me playing on a laptop with a Airbus yoke.
When I first started, that's how I started out with. I started out with a keyboard and a mouse, then worked my way up to a joystick.
Yeah, well, I'm playing on a laptop, but I want to upgrade for a better GPU because, yeah, it's kind of laggy.
Yeah. Yeah, MS-2020, if you really want to enjoy the graphics, you really need to be able to kick it up.
Yes.
Because the view is amazing.
Wow. And did you bought all your parts from like Airbus or Boeing?
No, the only thing that's from Boeing are the yokes and the seats. Everything else is has been made by Flight Deck Solutions. It's a company in Canada.
Flight Deck Solution. Okay, you're from Canada, right? They make this.
I'm in Florida, but they built this in Canada and then they shipped it down here to me in Boca.
Okay, so it will be more easy for me. Okay, because I'm from Canada, that's why.
Okay, then that's going to be easier for you then. The only benefit I got was the exchange rate. I had a good exchange rate between the dollar. You know. So, but yeah, if you're up there,
I can believe you. Instead of buying like a new car, you just make a whole setup for in your house with a big simulator. Jeez, wow.
yeah, I try to use it every day, so I really get some pretty good use out of it.
Wow.
And when family and friends come over, it gives us something to do. Because they're all
Wow.
All right, we're on our way down.
Where did you start and where are you going now?
I'm down under. I'm in Australia.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And all are these monitors that you just plug in one?
All the monitors are plugged into one computer with the exception of the 2 CDUs. They're in the second computer.
Oh, okay. And how can the monitor, example of the monitor at your left, how does this one can know that he's the one at the left and the one at the right, he's the one that he's at the right, example? How can you know this?
Well, inside MS-2020 on their menu, on the bottom is an experimental section. And down in there, you can set the angles and you can set the additional monitors to however you want them.
Oh, okay, I can see. Are you running on 4K, 1440p, or 1080p for monitors?
I'm
Just
running
curious.
at 4K now. I'm trying. I've been running
4K?
2K, but I'm trying 4K right now.
Wow.
So I had some stutters at the airport on the way out. So, but in the air, it's smooth. We'll see what it's going to be like on the way in.
Oh, cool.
I have to go back to 2K or turn some settings down because I have everything running at ultra. I'm running the ultra setting, so
Okay.
everything is cranked up.
I was actually thinking about buying the, there's a company that making an example for Boeing or Airbus, just the top, like your panel, they just maybe sell it for maybe 1K, so I was thinking about maybe buying one, and I just saw yours and wow.
I think that Sysmo is probably one of the better ones or the easier ones to put together. A lot of their stuff is plug and play.
Oh, okay. And Microsoft can recognize that you have these things, like all the buttons, all the flight things.
I believe that the Sysmo controller boards are already set up to work with 2020.
Okay. An example, your top panel, does Microsoft recognize that? Example, when you touch a button, he recognizes what it is, like it will be like in the real life?
Oh, it does now because I'm using an interface software. I'm using Device Interface Manager. That was
okay.
Someone. And that allows me, so when I throw a switch in here, a switch on the PMDG 737-800, that switch moves.
I'll be back, just I'm getting my DoorDash order.
Yep. $114 miles to end of flight. And let's make sure we got everything in here. Back end. I know that that's all good. I do believe this is good as well. But 360, let's get you in.
Alright, sorry. I just get my McDonald's, that's why.
There you go. I had Jersey Mike's myself. My wife picked it up.
No, I use DoorDash because, don't need to... It only costs what I need to pay for it, and I have a DoorDash pass because I have an Amazon Prime membership, so I just buy the McDonald's and get it for the full price, and I even have like 40% off. So it's actually pretty good.
Not bad. I said my wife, so I don't. But there's no additional fee.
Wow, and I'm curious, how do you save all these things, or you what do you do for a living, like for this? If I don't want to be like.
Oh, no, I'm retired. I'm done.
Oh, you're okay. Okay, so are you an old pilot, retired?
No, I'm actually an old civil service employee from New York that got sick from 9/11. I was a first responder. But during my years as I was working, I put money aside every week to save up for this when I retired.
How, like, if I want to save up for maybe at least like your top panel, how much should I save per month? Example, per month I maybe make 1K, I think so. So how much should I save for all
whatever
your
you
top
can
panels,
put
maybe?
away? I put away as much as I could possibly put away every check. So it was different every week. Some week it might be $100, some week it might be $50. It depends.
Oh,
So it
okay.
changed as time went on, and then eventually it just grew into a big enough nut of money.
Yeah.
I could call Flight Deck Solutions and say, "Make this for me." So.
You don't want to apply instead for an airliner company and maybe make your flights airliner license? You don't want to do this?
No, I flew a long time ago in the real world, but since I've gotten sick, I would never pass a first class medical. So there's no way that I would be able to. I wouldn't be hired. They wouldn't even look at me. And I'm 62, so I'd be mandatory retired in a few years anyway. So those days are gone. Not going to happen.
Yeah. So you retire from the State Police of New York?
I worked for Triborough Bridge and Tunnel Authority. I was a sergeant up there.
What is this?
The bridges and tunnels that are up there, like the Verrazano Bridge, the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, the Triborough bridges, all those bridges that connect the 5 boroughs of New York, we were responsible for.
Ah, okay.
So it's like Port Authority Police. Port Authority Police, they have the airports, right? We had the bridges and tunnels.
not as good as in English to understand what you said, but I guess like you're talking about like the hydrants or the thing for the water. I don't know. Think so?
No, just the tunnels. Like if you're
Oh,
going
okay.
from Brooklyn into Manhattan, you would go through a tunnel, right? Or if you go over a bridge from Brooklyn into Staten Island or into Manhattan.
Cool.
We were in control of those bridges and tunnels and all that stuff. That's what we did. Well, until 9/11.
Mm.
Then when the planes
Nice.
then all that changed.
I'm actually going to add you as a friend because I want to sometime watch you playing this. Actually impress.
Oh, if I'm not on here, I'm on YouTube too. So
Oh, you're on YouTube? What is it?
Swansim, SWANNSIM is the channel.
Okay, Swanson. SWANTS?
No, SWANNSIM.
SR.
If you can see the screen on the right-hand side, the text is down there on the right-hand side. If you can see my screen, it shows MS20.
Oh, Swanson. Okay.
Yeah.
Swanson.
So 20, we're about 35 out. We should be getting close to getting on that chart now.
And you got enough space for putting this in your, like in your house or in your garage? For all of this?
This takes up a 2-car garage, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, this takes up my 2-car garage, so our car sits out in the driveway.
Oh, cool. Wow. I'm shocked.
What do we got? 20, 35 miles. We should be on that chart within 35 miles, I would think. Should be coming from that upper right-hand corner.
Should be. You should be more popular than just me. Maybe I guess that is watching you for all that. Like you could be popular, but what happened?
Well, I don't really do it for that. I just do it for individuals that are saving up money. When I started saving for this flight deck a long time ago, there were times that I wanted to spend the money on something else. And to force what I wanted, I would come in and I would watch YouTube videos of individuals that already had what I wanted. So they helped me save money, and that I didn't spend it on nonsense, something that I didn't want. So I do the same thing. Maybe there was somebody out there that sees my video and they didn't dip into their pocket and spend their money, you know, and they're saving it for their flight deck. So that's the only reason why I do it. The hits, the views. You know what? You end up with a lot of people. Too many people, then you start answering all these questions and responses, and you don't get to fly anymore. You spend most of your time, you know, typing on YouTube. So.
Yeah. Well, actually, instead of doing this, you want to know something fun? Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually 15. So what I'm gonna do is move to the States, and I'll go make my license or liner, make my hours. And I'll go to Dubai, apply for Emirates. That's my dream.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I wanna be the guy, the pilot at 25, 30 years old, driving an A380 in Dubai. That's what I want to do.
That's a nice goal.
Yeah.
Auto pressurization, land altitude is in, pesticides are on, auto brake selector is set, flight instruments and radios are good, altimeter is set for local QNH, recall, and landing ref at minimums, flaps 30, 146.
And instead of buying this, how much? I know maybe it's like the price is maybe crazy, but I don't know. But instead, what you don't just buy, you know, the big cube that actually you can feel when you're turning, and you know, like you're in a real cabin and you can feel when you're taking off, and like when you're landing, like you can feel that, like the vibration. How much does this thing cost?
Oh, to add Well, I could add a butt kicker to this. It wouldn't be that much money. And I could add
Oh.
it to the seat, and the seat would give me the vibrations. The only reason why I don't do that is because I don't want to loosen up any of the nuts and bolts and anything else in here, and the vibrations may do that. So this is good enough. I get a 180-degree view of the entire flight deck, and the view actually matches up with my shoulders, so my peripheral vision gets the entire deck, so it's actually pretty nice. Thanks, Jet Driver. I just read that, but no need. You know, that was my job back then. You know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we're not on that screen yet.
Yep.
I figured we'd be on that chart by now. What do we got? 58 miles and we're done. And at Lizzie, we should have 10.3 on the fuel, and we're at 10.3 right now. And that is one great view.
Okay, one good question. Boeing or Airbus?
Well, for me, it would be Boeing.
Really? You think I'll say, I'll say Airbus.
Only because of the nice mix of glass as well as the old school.
Okay. Yeah, well, I prefer...
Not a joystick, you know?
Well, I would prefer Airbus because I think that getting a joystick maybe is more precise than a yoke, if I can say it like that. Just because it's more precise, it's more modern, if I can say so. I prefer the style of the aircraft, and I prefer that. One of the most reasons because I don't like Boeing because they got the 747, but I love so much Airbus because they got the A320. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's mostly the CDU as compared to the Airbuses, the MCDU, whatever they have up there. So,
Nice.
this for me is just easier to program. More than likely because I'm used to it now. But she's been pretty good the whole ride down. No speed brake required or anything.
I guess your GPU is a 4090 Ti?
Yeah, I have an Asus, 4090, tough board.
Imagine you got this thing because if one of my family member will have this thing after school when I'm done my homeworks, and if I will be on vacation, it will be not every time that I'm free, I will go on this thing and play.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
Yeah. Okay, so your side panel, you said that you bought it on what again?
FlightDeckSolutions.com.
Flight Tech Solutions.
American 2323, Center, welcome, Summation, so we'll reboard now.
Flight Deck Solutions.
Blowing at
Come on.
240 knots, coming up on 10,000.
Commercial. My components, there we go. Aviation software, crew seat, system board, is Boeing 737 MAX. Oh, there you go.
Engine start selectors and EFIS panel set terrain. We are set.
Oh, there's a thing I would like to buy. The FDS at 1K. Wow.
I went to Philly, yeah.
Oh, okay, I know what you bought. You bought the FDS Boeing 737 NG Like the
Yep.
like the big thing.
Yeah.
And how much this costs?
This was 100 grand.
100?
Yep.
What? For that thing? I would say 2K. Wow.
No, $100,000. 100,000. And that was years ago. Now it's up a lot more than that. It might be up to about 200 grand, 250 grand nowadays.
200,000
Yep.
for this? What? Wow. I guess it was only metal. That's why I thought it would be cheap. First, I don't have the space for this thing, and secondly, I don't think that I really want that. But,
Well, you would want an Airbus, no?
yeah, that's why. But firstly, I don't have the space for this. And they only have Boeing things. I prefer Airbus if they have it. They got, yes, they got the A320.
Oh yeah. I think they have an F-18 fighter now as well.
Academy Air Fleet. No, they only have Boeing components. God dang.
Oh, individual parts, yeah.
Yeah, crew seats. How much is a crew seats?
Oh, I didn't get mine from them. I found mine in the Arizona junkyard. These came out of an actual 737-100 aircraft.
Okay. So you just got how much? Like $100 in this thing?
These were a few grand. None of this stuff is cheap.
How much?
These seats are probably $3 or $4 grand, and then I had to replace the cushions and everything else. They had to be cleaned up. They were a mess.
So I want to make sure when you say 3 grand because I'm French, you mean like 3000?
Yep, 3,000.
Okay, 300. Okay. Incredible.
So far, she hasn't even needed speed brake. She's been great this entire ride.
Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna buy make my gaming PC setup, and I'll just buy like the monitors as you did, and just the yoke, and that's it.
Yeah,
I'll be very happy.
A lot of people go the Sysmo route, and they buy a section at a time. They save up, buy a piece, save up, buy a piece.
Okay.
Oh, the dehumidifier is going off. Yes. It's been a great ride. Boeing all the way, baby. Yeah, I'm a jet driver. They're on YouTube. I'm actually watching their text as well. Oh, city looks pretty cool. I don't think the camera's getting that though.
I have to take, because there's no way, I'll send to someone that he loves these, simulator. Do you mind if I can take a screenshot?
No, you can go do whatever you want.
Okay.
That's a great view. Alright, let's bring it up.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Perfect.
Bring this up right from here.
Center 123.75.
All right.
4947, contact center 135.32.
Which Airbus are you flying now? Boeing, I mean.
737-800.
737-800.
Yeah. It's the
737
in the series. 678 900 series.
Okay.
They're all the same.
Oh yeah, I can see. Boeing 737-800. Okay, well, he's the one that he can transport 189 passengers.
She does not slow down here. Come on. Slow down, baby.
Well,
And I want the speed. Give me one. Start slowing down.
and which CPU are you using? I'm curious.
7980 X3D from AMD.
From AMD, okay. Well, alright. Well, I'll set up my lunch now, just watch you.
2500.
Let's go right to 30 now.
South 813, contact center 123.75. Good up. 6375, good day, Delta 813.
Alright.
It's going to be 34.
Contact center 135.
No, I always smell goods, McDonald's. And no, I'm not fat. Don't worry, I'm a skinny guy that eat everything. I can eat like a 10 cheeseburger and I won't become fat as like someone that just looks at a cookie and like he takes like 15 pounds. Alright.
4,000. His bird.
So you see, like I have a big poutine, double cheeseburger, Big Mac, another McDouble. Won't be fats.
I want to give up that yolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on it. I gotta make it up.
Make a butter landing for me. Come on.
Right between these trees. Oh, feel that push.
100.
Wow, she does not want to drop.
10.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
Was this a butter landing?
No butter.
I can tell it.
wasn't that bad. 17 knot wind coming from the side almost, but it wasn't that bad.
Nice. After you've done this flight, I got a suggestion for you if you're not heading off.
Are you gonna need us to cross Canada 24?
At 85 cross Canada, final 240.
R10, you come back. ETA and test.
Turkey 48, 40% maintain, final 250. 5 over 44.
I'll be right back.
And then guys, I'm assisting with carrying a zoo down for the flight marking. Available flight service.
Man, that was... I gotta go back and watch that one. Ooh, wee, man, I gotta see if that wing touched. That was absolutely terrible.
Buffalo 124, descend and maintain, flight number 280.
Pew.
124, transition to 300 knots or less.
People in the back are gonna want their money back. Stop my clock.
Hotel 996, people at 17,000 minutes, please, for the military, with that. Up 2347, San Jose, 134.3, good day.
Level 31, climb, maintain level 330, best rate. Okay, anyone in Kilo flying, flight level 330, for
And what do we have on the way in? Exterior light says needed, and you can actually come back, actually. Actually, you know what? We're going to cross the runway.
7 Golf, and then altimeter hold 300, we'll show that you final.
Steering doesn't feel right this ride. It's got to be about a minute.
You can climb and maintain level 190. How many in your flight? Until 190,
Yeah, I got to look into these stutters. These are unacceptable. It's got to be fixed. What do we have now?
Contact approach 126.0. 126.0, let's go 0.
Repeat engine wing any ice, start select is auto brake, speed brake.
Altimeter 3000.
Auto brake, speed brake, and we've got U, flaps, transponder, weather radar to test, yep.
November 4th here with turn left heading 010, vector final. 010.
Yeah, gotta get rid of these flickers. Come on, get up there. And the collision is off. Doors. Ground services, chocks. Power. Ground power. Unconditioned air. Off. Off. And you're on standby. Electrical power APO ground, we're on ground. Bleed, we're on unconditioned air. Fuel levers to cut off. Anti-collision lights are off. Engine signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical power check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pump switches are off. Exterior lights, we've got position. And flight directives, and we are good. Well, for those of you that were with me, I hope you enjoyed that ride. I'm going to go back and look at that landing. That was a bit wicked, man. Those trees were a bit tight on the way in, but I was probably a touch low as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that ride. I'll catch you on my next run, everybody. And for those of you that were here, man, thanks for joining me. All right, I hope you had fun. All right, everybody. I'll catch you later. Yeah.
You're going off?
Yeah, I'm going to go finish the rest of my sandwich.
Okay.
I'll be back on.
And are you going to play after?
I'll be back on, no doubt about it. I'm on here every day. At least I have for the past week or so, I'll be back.
But I mean, like today. Are you going to be back today?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll see you next time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you joined me today.
Thank you very much for your time speaking.
No big deal. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Q88 prompt. Q88 again for the Hatcom, direct Hatcom, and then Angel 4 level. Perfect. Yeah, with 3864, climate maintain flight level 210. Maintain flight level 210, so 3864. Yeah, with 3826, going to maintain 16,000. 16,000, 3826. Yeah, 3826, I think it said on you, just going to maintain 16,000, altimeter 3001. 16,000, so 3826. Yeah, with 38.